What's going on, YouTube? I'm Brandon. You are back in the Gill Strap Garage. My camera is almost dead. I do not know where I'm at with these videos. I've done so many. I've done a lot to the bike off camera. I almost had this thing done. Got a little bit of a change, a big change. I strung you guys along for some stuff that I was working on for this bike and was kind of making a series and stuff out of it. We've made some changes, so stick around through the video. I'll get into it. Right now, let me explain. Just a few days ago, I don't know, maybe last Saturday or something, I went to top off the master cylinder with brake fluid in the rear, and I was gonna bleed out all the old fluid. Just, you wanna do that annually, flush that fluid out, you know? So I open the cap up, I'm like, damn, my fluid level's kind of low. Like, how did that happen? I don't know. So I go to fill it up and I notice a drip, and I see the front of my master cylinder has a nice rock chip or something. I don't know what did it, but there's a big old chunk taken out of the front of that master cylinder. So I order one up, like 100 and something bucks, less than 110 bucks. Got a new master cylinder, a chrome one to go with some of the chrome on here. I'm gonna pop the master cylinder off right now, change it, get it on, and I'm hoping by the end of this video we get this bike started. I don't see why we wouldn't. So let's get into it. All right, I got a wrench here, 3/8, not 10 mil. I'm hoping too with this new master cylinder my brakes work a little bit better, because the back brakes have always, like, no matter how much I've done to them, like, I've replaced the pads, I've bled them, they're just super spongy. Nope, I need a socket. Ah! I'm gonna take this brake rod off before I get it completely off. Damn, she got some threads on her. Check out that hole. I don't know how long it was there. I don't know if that's something I did during repairs. I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah, she's gnarly. Nice and pretty. Bam, let's get some Loctite on the threads. Take 97 of getting Loctite on the threads. Don't need that. Oh, there's yellow Loctite on the nut it came with. Get some Loctite on the threads for the brake arm. Okay, I'm gonna get the brake arm set back on and try to thread this in more to pull it down, because it seems like... Yes. Okay, let me get a Phillips.
We're getting beat by a 9-year-old at basketball.
Presley, you just turned 10.
I know, but still.
Okay. A little bit of brake fluid left in this one. I have a brand new one sitting over there. Yep, almost nothing in there. .5 on the older bikes. Give it a few pumps. I'm gonna hook up my vacuum tool to the back, suck all that right out of there. Oh, that let the bubbles out. This thing, I think I paid like 15, 20 bucks for it. The best thing ever for bleeding brakes. Oh yeah, that's a lot of air. Looks like we've got most of the air out. Hopefully all of the air out. Okay, brakes are done. Let me clean that mess up. I gotta get some zip ties and zip tie up a couple things for my light harness. I didn't even make a video on running power to my new light bars up front, but when this thing's done, I'll do a full walk around, probably a full recap video on everything that was done, everything I did to it, on camera, off camera, whatever. It's been a ton of work. It's been like, honestly, it's probably been a few months now of just like grinding away at this thing, trying to get it ready to roll for the weather I was in coveralls last week. I'm in a tank top today. Like, it is so nice out right now. Everyone's riding. I'm stuck just staring at my bike on a lift. I'm so ready to get it off of here. But here's the moment you guys have been waiting for. I'm gonna bring over a box. We're gonna open it up together. We're gonna see what's inside it. Here it is. This is a big box. Let's pull it open. That right there, my friends, is a brand new chrome thunder header for 05 and earlier Dynas. Well, 99 to 05 Dynas. I'll talk about why I bought it here in a minute. I would assume this here is my bracket, maybe some hardware. Try to not get packing peanuts everywhere. Yeah, they're gonna get everywhere. I don't know how long I haven't been recording, but time to torque it. So let me tell you how I ended up getting my hands on this exhaust. I know you guys were watching me put together that Softail, that twin cam Softail Vance and Hines, and I've been trying to like it, trying to get into it, and I just haven't really been able to do it. And my wife was day drinking one Saturday, and I was talking to my buddy about the exhaust, and she's like, you know, you need to just get yourself what you want, and you work so hard and all, you know, really gassing me up. And so I went online, I found a decent deal on a new Thunder header, and now I have a new Thunder header. Oh my lord, I did it. Now I gotta get all these greasy fingerprints off of it. Pull all these tools off. I think we're ready to start this thing for the first time, as long as my battery's not dead. I'll be super bummed if it is. Lights kick on. But I don't know. I'll be back in a minute. It may tick a little bit because of how dry the top end is from resealing everything. No. You've been in it this much. Everyone loves you. Oh, keep bending over for him. Come on, we're getting all the likes on this one.
Ew.
How'd it feel to be back on the bike?
Great.
Even
Let's
just
go.
little putt around the block. This thing is vibrating like a
oh, it's
SOB.
that.
What?
I was like, something's like tingly back in this way.
Yeah, I need to just pull that thing off. I think actually that's not supposed to go there. That's supposed to go on that rusty old hook.
Oh.
But I use this to hang it from the rafters when I thought we'd never leave it again.
What the heck is that noise? Oh, you're still here.
What's she doing?
She's just sitting on the top of her truck. I thought she went inside. Oh, I'm all alone.
A little ghost. Alright, I gotta recheck oil and I'm gonna have to rebleed those brakes.
Did you stay right here when we left?
So happy with the way that looks. I want to say thank you to everybody who has interacted with this build. It's not a build. Interacted with this modification of this 05 Dyna. We got this thing a year and a half ago and it was a total grandpa glide. I sold my bike and this was going to be my wife's bike. Still kind of is. I mean, it's in her name. It was going to be her bike, and she was going to learn how to ride on this thing. Then I had to sell my bike so we can move. And I've kind of taken this thing over, set this thing up. I have repurposed a lot of the parts from that 17 Dyna. I'm really, really happy with the way this thing's turned out. It started with, yeah, we're just gonna do a couple little upgrades. I bought a cheap exhaust. I'm gonna make work for this thing because those 2-in-2 Vance and Hines were ugly and they were rattling and falling apart and everything. And that turned into a Thunderheader. We completely redid the top end. Well, no, we didn't completely redo the top end. We redid a lot of the top end. I mean, you guys can go see all those videos. I'm rambling. I already said I'm gonna do a standalone video once this thing's all washed up on everything that we did, but just really want to say thank you guys again for staying involved with this, for your suggestions, your comments, even the people running their mouth on you shouldn't do it this way, you should do it that way. Different strokes for different folks. People just have fun. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So the wait is over. We're gonna get this thing. I'm gonna rebleed the brakes tomorrow. I'm gonna wash it decently. I'm gonna have a buddy of mine detail it. And we're gonna put down a couple little test miles, do a little local run, probably put it back up on the lift, make sure nothing's coming loose, make sure everything's looking good, and then we are gonna start ripping. So yeah, it's time to shut the garage, go inside for the night, and daydream about riding tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. The videos aren't stopping. So we will see you in the next one.